Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss great stuff that's coming your way. My name is Nelson, you're watching Nature Nell, and today I am bringing you a how-to-do video on placing orchids on a type of slab or cork. Today we're using cork, but you can use almost anything. As long as it's porous and it doesn't rot away too quickly, it's good enough to use for walls. Some people use even PVC piping and plastics and all kinds of other materials that I would never even think about. But for me, I think cork is the most organic. It absorbs a lot of moisture. It's a good material to use. It doesn't decay. And I believe it doesn't get termites, which is a great thing. So here are the materials that we are going to be using today. Some of them I just have here as a just in case. I don't know if I'm going to use it, like my fishing wire, green wire, my shears, maybe I'll be using. This I don't think I'll be using, but I'll just have it here just in case. What I did do before I started this video was I soaked my orchids in a bucket of distilled water, so that way that the roots start softening up and they're pliable. They're not as hard to put on your new material. Plus, they come in a little cup, so you don't want to rip the roots out of the cup. I mean, trying to take these things out dry, it's very difficult without breaking a root. So what I did was I already attempted it. It works beautifully. I will show you real quickly. You see, I left one. This one's been soaking there. I want you to take a look at how easy this comes out. And if it does, if you feel a little bit of resistance, don't keep pulling. Just soften up the edges, see? And she'll eventually come out without a fight. And there you go. Not a root broken. Well, maybe one. But this doesn't stress your orchid as much as pulling it dry. So you want to do that, and then just put it back in the water until you're ready to start putting it in there. I also brought gloves. I like to use gloves when I work, only because you're transferring different things and you don't want to just make a mishmash of things that shouldn't be there. So I will start my journey on creating this beautiful cork sconce that in my head is very pretty. Let's just see how the final results are. Now these staples here, these are garden staples. You can get these at a Home Depot. They're by Vigoro, or yeah, Vigoro, I think is how you say it. Fabric and garden staples. Now what I did was I pre-cut them. You can get a strong wire cutter, and you can cut them down to this size, because this is what we're going to use to puncture through the cork. And that's another good reason to use cork. You can puncture through it. Now this cork is a little bit tougher, so I did bring a hefty duty glove, so that way when I press down I don't hurt myself. So let's get started. All right, so now that we've gotten this far, this was so much easier than I expected. I had it planned out in my mind, and I was thinking, God, I really hope this works out, because I'm gonna be doing this. It's not live, but I'm basically kind of just doing my first trial in front of you guys. And as you can see, when I did the first one, I realized that when I put the sphagnum moss, I need to kind of squeeze it into the crevices, because if not, they'll kind of fall out. So you want to just make sure you pack it there. You don't want to over pack it because you could break the roots. But the idea of the Vigoro garden staple, I will pat myself in the back. It made it so easy. I mean, look how quick this beautiful piece came out. It took me, what, 5-10 minutes? So get yourself some cork, get yourself some staples, get yourself some sphagnum moss, and a couple of beautiful little minis, and have fun with it. It's really quite easy. And now I have a perfect spot to put it in. Once it starts blooming, they're all in different colors, so I'm gonna have different colors confettis. I have another piece that I did with a ceramic cone that I did Rick and Stylus. I will put it somewhere here so you can see how beautiful it comes out when you can put several different ones, or you can do color combination, or you could just do one solid color, whichever your taste is, or just do them all. I mean, sky's the limit, right? So for me, I love mixing colors because it's like a confetti, it's like a party. So I hope you guys enjoyed this how-to video. I hope that you have fun with it. Please leave in the comments if you're doing any of these projects. Let me know how it goes. I would love to know any reports on how your projects turned out, because honestly, this was super easy. This is like, I'm actually gonna do some more of these now that I know that it's easy, and I'll probably do it with you guys. I'll share that time with you guys. So everyone, thank you so much for sticking around and watching this wonderful piece come to life. I'm Nelson, you're watching Nature Nell, and until next time, remember, keep it green.